Alrighty, everyone, I am back. So before we proceed here, I do want to head over here and hit up the tree here to grab an attack up. And with that in hand, let's make our way down to the gate area once again so we can continue on with the story. Again, scenes where we've already seen somebody talk before, I'll be skipping those. New characters, of course, we will listen to them. This is basically a very condensed version of it, just for the purpose of collecting the different NPCs that are actually available in the game. Actually, I want a quieter block than this, just to help with load times.
What would you like to do?
Welcome to our shop. I'm here if you need me.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
What is it? Which quest would you like?
Alright, let's take a look at this one. I think this is the one that ends episode 2.
Listen, I know what you must be thinking. You want to go back to 10 years ago and see what happened, right? I had the same idea, but it looks like that might be out of the question. We're being completely blocked from intervening in the time frame after the second disappeared. Shion's doing, I'm sure. Shion made us forget, but won't let us go back and change anything. Pretty unreasonable, but she did always tend towards the extreme. That being said, it seems there are those who retain some of their memories. We should talk to them to try and figure things out.
Okay, this is Milfonsina. We've heard them before, so we'll skip through this one.
Yeah.
Oh, so this quest got moved to here then. Okay, I need to stop my boosters, so... we're going to head back out to the lobby, grab a drink, and then come right back in. I was wondering what had happened to this. Because this is kind of a major event that happens with the Falz.
Welcome. Take care of yourself out there. Which quest would you like?
Alright, let's do this on hardcore mode.
Good day, mate. Why am I here? It's not like someone told me come out this way or anything. I just had a feeling she'd come here. And if you're here too, well, something tells me my hunch was right on the money. I wonder if she'll show up. You know, apprentice. I should be able to see her if we can hold out here.
And what do you plan to do then, when you meet the apprentice?
Wait, I know you. You always used to hang out with that scary senior operative.
You can call me Sina, and don't dodge my question. What exactly are you planning to do when you see the apprentice?
Honestly, I don't know. But I've got this feeling like I've got to see her. I've got to see her, look into those eyes, and tell her what's on my mind. Staying silent is out of the question.
Really now? Let me accompany you then. I want to bear witness to this.
Sure.
He is like a reflection of who I once was. I simply cannot observe from afar.
Oh, wow. So the mining base then. Gotcha. Kind of funny to see this as its own thing here. Alright, let me fix my sword real quick. Rising Edge, Sonic Arrow, and Guilty Break. There we go. Oh, that's it for the mining base then.
My power, where has it gone? There? No, maybe that way? Why won't this body show me the way? This is where my powers were stripped away. I'm sure of it. Why? Why can't I sense them?
So there you are, Dark Falls. Or should I say, you see.
Arx, you will call me by that wicked name no longer.
It's not gonna happen. I'm not going to stop. I'll say it however many times it takes to get through to my sister. Wait! Get out of my way!
At ease. Your words reached her. I was only chasing a phantom. But persistence will see you through.
Sina. Yeah. You're right, mate. Heck if I'm gonna throw in the towel now. Alrighty then. Let's kick some butt and find Yusi again.
Alright, here we go again then.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Barely down in time.
There we go.
Alright, there's a Dark Vibrus. Or a Fall Vibrus, rather.
Crap. Crap.
You know, it would be helpful if these NPCs actually stayed away from me. Oh well. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Hey, I broke 100k.
Completed.
Nice! I think I just got a Hunter XQ. Yep, there it is.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this body? Why can't I feel my power? It should be around here.
Euclita. Sis.
Shut it! Don't you dare call me that! I am the Dark Falz apprentice who stole this body 10 years ago.
Solaris Knight, that's up to you if you want to do it or not.
No. If that were the case, I would have given up on you already.
What?
Sis, you were never taken over or consumed. Everything might be shrouded in darkness, but you were simply kidnapped. That's right. Come on, Yusi. You've got to remember what happened. Yusi! My power. This
You're not enough. What you'll do as my next host, little one.
Bad touch, bad touch!
Yummy, yummy. What a treat you were, apprentice.
I'm really starting to develop a taste for dark balls.
Hey, what about the kid? Can't leave leftovers. How about some dessert?
Nah, I'm stuffed. But hey, I've got a better idea. Let's take her to go.
Sure, let's take it to go. You know, though, a full belly really makes me want to cut loose.
Yeah, I really want to cut loose. Let's have a little fun, okay?
Yay! Let's play. Gonna have to kill a lot of people to work off this meal. Stop it! Shut up! Shut up! Stop with these mind games!
Wait! You see, don't go! There's still more I need to say.
And here we go with the mining base again, apparently. The voices are still pretty good, I'd say, though. I mean, there's only so much that that they can do with them. You go too young and, well, kids don't know how to act. Gotcha.
That awful voice in my head. I can't even think straight because of it. It's you. I can't be myself because of you. This is all your fault.
Then, why don't you just get rid of me?
What?
Shouldn't be a big deal for a dark Falz like you, right? But if you're still Yusi, then there's no way I could. Not if you're my reckless, nosy, hot-tempered, wonderfully kind sister.
Enough of your nonsense! I am Dark Falz. I am Apprentice the Vernal. Obliterating a few feeble ARC members like you is child's play. I can, and I will. I should be able to. So why won't these hands of mine muster up the strength to do it? Why would they? You're just a fake.
Why would a fake be able to do anything? You can't search. You can't destroy. You can't do anything. You can barely control Falz spawn.
How boring. But that's what happens when we only use the leftovers.
Such a letdown. But that's what we get when we work with a failure.
What a killjoy. I hope at least when you fall.
You'll make a wonderful spectacle for us, our fake little apprentice.
You're Dark Falz Elder.
I came straight here on Xiao's request, but, mind filling me in here, guys? Dark Falls squabbling amongst themselves. Never thought I'd see the day.
What are you trying to pull, Elder?
Are you allying yourself with Arcs? Is this betrayal?
Answer me this, Gemini. Why do you employ the likes of Apprentice and Luther? There is no point in asking, is there? We were never meant to work as one, were we? Arcs, Dark Falls, these names do not matter. I yearn only for battle and follow only my instincts. No more, no less. And do you know what these instincts, my instincts, tell me? That you should die by my hand.
Really? I'm sick of hearing you guys sully the Dark Falls name.
So sick of it. True Dark Falls aren't tainted monstrosities like you.
Have you forgotten our mission? We must rekindle the profound darkness.
Did you forget our mission? We must become the profound darkness.
And so it is named.
If you can't even remember that, you're not Dark Falls at all.
If you can't even remember that, you're all just fakes.
We should have just devoured you pale imitations from the very beginning.
But today, you all die.
But today, you're erased.
Well, well, well. Here come the copies, one after another.
Stay out of my way, Arcs. These lot are mine to deal with.
Ha! You wish, Elder. This here's the Ark's job description in a nutshell. Often, take your sister and get out of here. Melfonsina, you...
I'll fight! This time, I'll pull my own weight!
Don't make me repeat myself. Stay out of my way.
Right!
And here we go.
Are you blind, perhaps?
Emergency code 99.
Die.
He's a real one-liner, isn't he? Yo, this is crazy. And my butter's been cut into pieces too. Just about done.
Completed.
There we go. Really? Photon drops from this, huh?
Summoning all these copies is making my tummy rumble.
I think it's time we gobble somebody up. Oh? Here I was thinking we'd eat up the Arcs girl, but Elder wants us to take her place.
Today's our lucky day, then. Go on and swallow him whole.
You laugh tonight, but you and your schemes shall crumble before me.
Oh, uh-oh. Someone's not so bright. Are you trying to destroy the fabric of space and time?
Trying to blast us somewhere? You're dumber than that dumb face of yours. And with a death wish, too?
Master, get him, Halt!
No, speak not that name. I am Elder the Gargantuan. I no longer have need for such a feeble name. If you claim to be part of Arcs, cast aside your resignations. Free yourself from your past. Reach out to the future with your own hands. You've seen where
Faster, get him, Falz.
He called you by your name at the end there, didn't he? He might not be the only one who's managed to hold on to part of himself.
Say no more, Zeno. Say no more. He's right. I am Melrandia. And I just need to be... me.
I see.
Yusi, wait! Take your hands off me! That is not who I am. But then, if I'm not a Dark Falz either, what in the world am I?
Yusi! There she goes again. Don't worry, though. I'm done giving up. I'll get through to her someday. Until then, I'll chase her down wherever she goes. She might not remember, but I've got a real knack for tracking things down. I used to find stuff for her all the time, after all. This won't be any different. I'll find her. Period.
So in the end, the apprentice you ran into down on Lilypaw wasn't the real apprentice after all. That was Offin's sister, Euclita. She inherited the remnants of the real apprentice, who nearly died 10 years ago. The real apprentice, it would seem, was devoured by Gemini. But tell me, Offin, what do you hope to gain by seeking out Euclita? She might not be the real thing, but she still inherited its powers. That makes her an enemy.
Arx doesn't get to decide that. Only me and Yusi do.
Right. Okay then, I'll let you handle it. Arx will be there to support you no matter how this turns out.
I am nice to see that that they did keep the UC moniker for her, though.
So please, make sure you ask us for help when the time comes.
Got it. I'll see you around then, mate.
Negotiating with Dark Falz, huh? I wonder how all of this will turn out.
I want to believe they can make this work. And if anyone can, it certainly is those two.
Perhaps you're right.
Alrighty. Wow, okay. Before we continue on, one moment. I want to actually apply what I just got there, because that is a really fun thing to get. Let's see, customize and weapon camo. There we go.
Which quest are you up for?
It's been a while. Sorry for causing you so much trouble.
We'll go ahead and watch this one. This is kind of a key one for her.
It's me, Melrandia. Thanks to you, I feel fine. Much to my astonishment as well. I haven't been shocked. Of course, it would be a lie to say I'm A-okay, but I am finally moving forward. I'm done borrowing my big sister's name. My Malfonsina days are over. I will live under my own name, as Melrandia. I'll keep my sights on the future, and go on living. That's what that Dark Falls, I mean, Master Gedemholt told me to do. Thank you so much. For then, and for now. My powers are insignificant, but even so, please let me know if I can be of any help.
Alright, so we got them as an NPC partner. And, yep. Let's move on.
It was harder getting back here than expected.
Too hard, really. Elder did a number on us. But they're gone now, so no matter.
Yeah, no point wasting time thinking about someone who's not even around anymore.
Huh. So an item pack there. That reminds me, well, maybe not reminds me, but the voice for the Gemini male there sounds kind of familiar, but I'm trying to place them, but I'm not sure exactly where I've heard them before. It's like, if I had to guess, and this really is just a guess, it might have been from, like, some fan works I heard from, like, Undertale way back. Like a comic dub or something like that. If that person did get themselves into the voice acting industry, that's, well, good for them. I guess we'll find out. I'll go ahead and get through episode 3 now, and then we can find out who they actually are in the credits. We've already seen them before, so we'll skip through this scene. Kind of fun. This was like chapter 2 or chapter 3 of episode 2. Surprised they moved it all the way out here to the end of the episode. This was a bigger scene, so we'll go ahead and watch it.
You see?
I don't remember you. Or anything about you. Not one thing. I don't even remember the name Euclida. And why would I? After all, I'm a Dark Falz. I'm the most terrible foe. The most horrifying threat to arcs like you. If you don't want him to die right now, you'll have to pull the trigger.
how annoying has a fin been? Yeah.
If I am truly a Dark Falz, I will soon cease to be. It's over. This is supposed to be the end. And yet... I'm still alive? So, I see. That's how it is. I should have known. It's just like Gemini said. I'm a fake. Just leftovers. I'm not a real Dark Falz.
Yeah, cripes! I know I told you to shoot, but would it have killed you to ease up a little, mate? Yusi, you doing okay?
Shut up! That's not my name. Don't call me that.
You dropped your voice filter.
I don't remember anything. I don't know my own name, or your name, or anything at all anymore. There's nothing left for me. I'm neither Dark Falz, nor Arcs. What should I do?
Hey, wait up! Yusi, don't... Yusi, come back!
Oh yeah, and then there's all this, but I thought this was episode 3.
Within Wolpal's
I'm gonna skip through all this here. Since we've heard their voices already.
Oh, it's you, eh? I see you didn't drag that wacko girlie along with you today.
Who are you calling a wacko?
Might as well listen to Cabracon here.
Yeah, where'd you come from?
You really shouldn't go talking behind people's backs like that, you know?
Hang on now. You feeling all right, girlie? Any normal day, you'd have charged in guns blazing and attacked me on the spot. Long time no see. You dressed all different too. Huh.
Oh, this? Zeno's back now, so I figured there's no need for me to overdo it. Giving Hunterdom a shot was nice and all, but I'm more comfortable as a force.
Hunterdom, huh?
I mean, sure, you look good in that getup and all, but I don't know, it kind of feels like a waste.
What does, exactly?
It feels like you're hiding away your ferocity, your whack jobbiness behind all this. Hey, watch it!
Huh, lucky I missed.
Hunter or no, you ain't changed one bit, have ya? You could at least settle down a bit now that your lover boy is back.
He is not my lover boy!
Still trying to keep that lie alive, eh?
Yeah, what? We're not even in episode 3 yet, and yet we've gotten access to them. Alright, we'll skip through this here. We know Sarah and Shao at this point. Clara and Clara's Clays. Skip through this one as well. Really just want to get over to Harukotan at this point. If there's one mission that I kind of wish they had shortened, it would be the one for this area's story mode. That just sort of dragged on. Right, let's skip through this. Alright, here's the big news about this place, though. Actually, you know what? I think this is the mission going on right now here.
How about it, miss? Finding anything out?
It seems that Luther's death triggered the release of this machine. The times match up perfectly. And there's a ton of data. It looks like this was the one they used mainly, more than the facility on the seabed. More detailed data than what was retrieved on the seabed. There's even complete data on biology experiments. Alteration and synthesis experiments on the aboriginals that lived on Wopal. Experiments to implant artificial intelligence.
So that stuff about artificial intelligence has to do with us?
Yes, as far as I can tell from looking at this. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You weren't the one conducting the experiments. I never wanted an apology. All I think is being able to talk is real convenient. Don't apologize without a reason, miss. That hurts a lot. I'm getting enough sympathy without you having to do that.
You're a real smooth talker.
Don't fall in love with me now. I have a special someone in Camelot.
You can quit with the jokes. Hmm? What's this data? It's really protected.
Claris Cray's refinement data? That's my data. But the sample's labeled Sarah.
Here. It was here. This is the place where my whole body was messed around with. It was here. Yes, here.
Whoa, Sarah. So that means...
You're not shocked that you're a clone?
No, because I saw it with my own eyes. I got over that a long time ago. I cried so hard, and I was so confused. I'd be lying if I said it's not tough to deal with anymore. But I can at least accept it.
I wish she would at least speed up in how she's talking at points here. It's like she's holding the same tempo the whole time.
That aside, answer me this. Are you my original? Hey, wait! Come on! After her!
Oh, now she does it. Alright, we've got a battle coming up here, so let me grab a drink so I can pause my boosters, and then we will head right into that. Yeah, we know for a fact that there was no limp syncing involved, but
Welcome.
still, I don't know. It just feels like
Take care of yourself out there.
it would have been nice if they at least had some of the I guess some of the footage on their screens or
Which
something.
quest
At
would you
least.
like?
Okay.
I look forward to your next visit.
Story quest, episode 2 to Who Forgives Who?
Sarah. Whenever I was out there, wreaking havoc on other planets, it felt like someone was watching me. It wasn't Huey. It was like someone was looking out for me. But I get it now. I finally understand. That was you, Sarah. You were watching over me.
I was always watching. Out of sight, but always there for you. You were made for me. You were made by me. I had to make up for what I'd done. I had to turn those regrets into a source of motivation.
Regrets? Don't be a bonehead. If Huey was here, he'd knock you flat on your ass. You're just my original, and that's all. The one that created me, used me. That's all on Luther. But me, I'm an absolute fool. I let someone take advantage of my ignorance, and people got hurt. But Huey forgave me. That one too. I'm not sure how everyone else in ARCS feels, but I decided to forgive myself. If I can't forgive myself, then I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness. I'm immature, an idiot, a fool, but I made a choice to live as myself. As Claire's craze. Stop worrying about me. Clone, original, none of that matters. I'm me, and you're you, bonehead.
Wow. I wasn't expecting to get told off by such a cheeky little brat.
What was that, bonehead? We're basically the same height.
Still don't really know the story behind those two.
Girls, now is not the time for a sister fight.
We're not sisters. I am Claire's
Sarah.
craze.
I mean, we get some sort of a hint here, but I don't know.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Oh, poor Cabra Khan. These two are just damage sponges. Alright, that takes care of one of them at least. Agreed, he's barely even moving here. In fact, I think he's stuck.
You gotta be kidding me.
Completed.
Well, that was lucky.
Guys, I'm sorry. I put you through a lot. This isn't like me at all. Clara's Craze?
I'm the only one left now. The rest are gone. Gone before I could ever talk to any of them. That's why I wanted to talk with you. Bone... Sarah.
Yeah. I guess it's about time I stopped running and faced the truth, too.
We done with our little sisterly squabble then?
We're not... You know what? Forget it. Also, where did they go?
All's well that ends well. But don't you think that was maybe just a bit too intense? Pretty heartless. I mean, making someone uncover the truth, you know, on their own like that?
She had to face it sooner or later, and the sooner, the better. Plus, one of them acts a bit too tough when she's with a certain someone. You're honestly far too protective of that girl, Huey.
Listen to you. I mean, you're here watching over the whole thing. Which one of us is overprotective again?
Neither of you is one to talk.
Cut me some slack here.
If we weren't here, I doubt it would have turned out this way.
Gotta let them figure these things out for themselves. But, thanks for sticking along for the ride. I appreciate it. She ought to be good to go on her own from now on.
Huh. Hang on now. Is it just me, or are those two fighting?
Whoa! I think they just set Cabracon flying! Nice catch!
Nice catch! But seriously, I thought I was a goner there. It looked like a happy ending, when suddenly they go off on each other. And for what? Getting, I don't know, tears and snot on their clothes?
Huh. They both have a tendency to get quite worked up, don't they?
Ah, like two angry peas in a pod.
All right, Huey, we'd better go break it up.
You bet!
Three, two, one. Nope, they didn't come flying. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. That's an S rank. And a word of caution. Alright, let's see which voice we got here this time. It sounded like he had two voices before.
How long must she suffer because of you? You've seen how this burden to save everyone affects her. You've seen how the darkness aided her until she resigned herself to fate.
Yeah, so it's like during these cutscenes, he's got this higher-pitched voice, but when you're actually fighting him in combat, it's like much deeper.
Yet here you are, ready to force her through it all once again. In the end, words are just that. Words. You cannot change how this will end. If you truly intend to deliver her from despair, you need to act quickly.
I think this might be the end of episode 2 here.
I haven't seen you in so long. I was running all over the place working on acquiring special ARCS authorizations, and you seem plenty busy yourself. You can probably tell as much already, but I'm pretty happy to see you again. Wait, you do remember me, right? Please don't tell me you forgot.
With a crazy tie.
It's me, Matoi, the one and only. Remember? Oh yeah, I thought a change of pace was in order, or a new way to express myself, maybe? I'm going to be a real deal ARCS operative. After begging and pleading, Xiao is finally giving me authorization. Now I'll finally be able to fight alongside you. Yep, it's time to earn my keep too. That's why you called me out here today, isn't it, Xiao? As ARC's overseer, you're going to grant me authorization, aren't you?
Before I give you special permission, there's still one more lesson I need you to learn, Matoi.
What kind of lesson? No classrooms involved, I hope.
Don't get all pouty just yet. Our friend here will hear you out.
Okay then, I'm listening.
You really are an easy read. Now then, this lesson isn't any sort of formal lecture. I just want to get you both up to date on the current state of ARCS. I'll be skipping over a lot of the history and finer details, but you can always ask me later about anything you want to know.
Uh-huh.
That's not the most reassuring of responses, but alright. Let's talk about ARCS as a whole. Arx had finally overthrown the puppet leadership Luther had in place. We lost Shion in the process, but there's no point on dwelling on that. What's done is done. It has taken us roughly half a year to get Arx up and running again, to put it back on its proper trajectory. Back then, 6 months ago, there certainly was a real uproar when I said I would oversee the management of Arx. But now everyone treats it like it's completely natural. Time really does normalize all. Next, let's talk about enemies. The Falz spawn. To be quite honest, the situation isn't great. Well, just take a look at this footage.
Yes, this footage. I have that as a rotating
the
background.
planets were just wiped out like it was nothing.
It copied a planet it consumed simply to smash it into another, playing with celestial bodies as if they were mere toys. Instead, it appears this horrible new Dark Falz, known as Gemini the Duplicate, destroys for the sheer thrill of it.
Gemini.
Gemini is already headed for its next target. The planet Harukotan, recently discovered and home to an alien civilization. That's Gemini's next stop.
We need to get over there then.
Right. Which brings me to my last topic. Arc's mission. Our mission now
is to wipe out the Falz spawn and every Dark Falz out of existence and protect the lives of the universe's myriad inhabitants, right?
Looks like you at least remember that much. Hey, got a moment? Can you keep an eye on Matoy and stick with her as often as you can? There's no telling when Persona the Masked might strike again like they did 10 years ago. Plus... Right. Should push come to shove, I need you to be there to handle it. Your knowledge of the truth demands it. 10 years ago, she nearly became the profound darkness. This is an unavoidable truth. And while she seems fine now, there's no telling what might happen. No one knows. Not me, not you, not even her.
Hey, what's the matter? Let's get going.
She's in your hands now. You know what you have to do, right, Sarah? If anything should happen with those two, let me know immediately.
What sort of plan are you cooking up this time?
I'm actually hoping that nothing happens whatsoever.
Alright, 20 more Star Gems. And we have access to Matoy as a partner now. Alright, to episode 3. Now before that, I did want to check out those items that we got a little while back at the end of that Dark Falz fight. Let me just head out to the lobby real quick. I think they were low level gear, but let me just double check it. Huh, are they not even in here? Actually, my inventory's full. Let me clear that out first before... because they might be in temporary storage in that case. Oh, that's right. I also want to take care of that real quick. And these. Upgrade. That's new. And that's an upgrade. Okay. I need to speak to Oza.
So, how are things?
Tracking Hunter Excellence.
Until next time.
And that just granted me a skill point for Hunter.
What would you like to do?
And I'm going to upgrade my Hunter physique. Yeah. And so that's going to leave me with 3 points left over once I'm done
Feel free
with
to
all the
stop by
overleveling
anytime.
I'm doing. Okay.
Hello there.
Which quest would you like?
Alright, back into the story. Episode 3. Here we go. I look forward to hearing what these voices are like, given what's going to happen.
Wow, would you look at that? Just amazing! A pure white castle alternating to a pure black one. I'm really happy to get to be here with you, in a place like this. And it's all thanks to Xiao finally giving me that ARC special permit. Whoa, they're huge. Think they're natives of this planet? Hi, we're...
Hang on one second, everyone. I want to try something. Bear with me, I'm getting something loaded up here real quick. I'm just really curious about this. Let's see. There we go. Go new. Set it to... Was it not gonna let me do this? Alright, we'll try it this way. Bear with me for 1 second, everyone. Okay. And now, let's see.
Oh, jeez. That one seems to be a little different from these guys.
No, where it goes, no, Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, my microphone didn't pick it up when I put my headset up. I was trying to reverse it in real time, but unfortunately, I just don't have everything set up the way I need it to be set up right now to do that. All right, let's continue on here then. Basically, what they're saying is they believe that Matoy is Skunahime, I believe.
I'm getting some serious worship vibes here, but I don't know what they want. This won't do. Let's head back and see if Xiao has any ideas.
Alright, we'll skip through this and get back down there. Alright, let's hear Kotoshiro. It looks like he did keep his name.
My word, it's the Ash Maiden.
We can understand them now. But what's this about a maiden?
I refer, of course, to you, Ash Maiden. Please hear me out. Those insolent Nightfallers have...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Cease this at once. You trouble her. Kotoshiro. As the Ash Maiden's guardian, all concerns you have for her go through me. You know this.
He sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, Maiden.
Thank you so much, but I think you might have a case of mistaken identity.
I am fully aware. Setting that aside, I have a question for you. Have you seen a pompous woman of roughly your stature?
A pompous woman? I haven't seen anyone like that. Have you?
Indeed, she is. If you happen to see her, please tell her that Kotoshiro is searching for her.
He left. I guess his name is Kotoshiro? He seems different from the others somehow. Something tells me he's the one we want to talk to.
I don't think we've heard how Theodore has changed his voice since after what happened. Let's give that a listen.
Oh, hey there. Oak's discussing potential improvements to ARC's ship facilities at the moment. I thought she'd be back soon, but she probably went running off somewhere once the meeting ended.
Still doesn't sound confident at all here.
She's really taken to this stuff like a duck to water.
Are you two talking about me? Sorry, but I already decided what I'm going to do next. I've got some serious documents to get in order.
I thought you'd say that. so I organized them for you in advance. The ones concerning medical team working conditions?
Nice, Theo! You're so considerate! It's important to offer benefits, but you also need to provide proper support to the team that's getting them.
It's great you're working so hard for everyone, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay?
Wait a sec. Do you and Theo think I'm on the verge of collapse or something?
Seems like you're on your last legs.
From my perspective, you don't look like you're running on empty quite yet.
Sounds like I'm fine then. I do tend to push myself a little, but if you think I'm fine, Theo, then I'm fine. On the other hand, if you both thought I was crossing the line, I'd definitely take a break. Until then, I'll do all I can. Just make sure to keep an eye on me, okay, you two?
It's weird what's reflecting off her belt there. Alright, we'll skip through this since we've heard Kuna a lot in the past already.
Hey, I didn't...
And we'll skip through these two. I want to get to Katori and Saga.
Oh, hey! Hey there!
Here we go. Let's see how their voices are.
Amazing! I have heard all the rumors, but it is completely different when you witness it up close. There is a class I would simply love to recommend to someone as strong as yourself. Could I please have just a moment of your time?
Katori, stop acting like a pushy saleswoman. It hurts our reputation.
Excuse me, Saga. Could you please not intrude? I am speaking with my dear friend here.
I can't place what region Katori's trying to do there.
The statistics clearly show that if I let you do as you please, it will hinder our mission. I can't overlook that, as someone in the same position of handling tests for bouncers.
Yes, of course. I swear, you are just like my father, prattling on and on about every minuscule detail.
I am Saga, and this is Katori. We handle the tests for the new ARCS-approved bouncer class.
We're also in charge of public relations for the class.
Katori noticed your skill and thought of using you to help promote it.
Saga, could you please stop talking in a way that would cause a misunderstanding?
If I had to guess, maybe she sounds a bit British? But yeah, no, I completely agree. I love their voices as well.
I merely found myself infatuated with your skill, my friend. Although, I was thinking how wonderful it would be if you became a bouncer and fought alongside me.
Simply put, bouncers are a support class designed for close combat. Our greatest characteristic is our equipment, like my jet boots, or...
My main combat weapon, the soaring blades.
The class has been established, but we still need more data, so we're conducting actual combat tests.
Since you're explaining everything in such detail, do you not wish for this ARCS operative to join us as well, Saga?
I'm just carrying out my duty as a tester. Let's go, Katori.
As you wish. Until we meet again.
Alright, we've heard Oza before. We'll skip through this one. And we've heard Marlu before.
Hey, great timing. There's something that's been bugging me.
Sorry, my haze hands are in the way.
The Daybreakers of Harukotan fought the False Spawn. Are they okay? I mean, they're helping us fight them here and there, but I'm wondering if they're getting corrupted because of that.
So, we meet again. I have heard of your cooperation in the subjugation of the war. On behalf of the Daylord, I give you thanks.
Oh, that is very kind. No, Kotoshiro, there's something I'd like to ask you. Have the Daybreakers changed in any way?
I do not really understand the intent behind your question, but I have not been contacted regarding anything like that.
Oh, I see. I guess that means the Daybreakers aren't becoming corrupted or anything.
I have not quite grasped the apprehension you beings feel, but that is probably thanks to the divine protection of the Maiden.
The Divine One's protection?
Yes. The power of the Maiden's ashes protects the inhabitants of this planet from ill will and hostility.
Protection, huh? So that protects everyone from being corrupted by the False Spawn? Oh, look! It's that guy from before. Should we talk to him?
Do you require something of me?
Huh? How'd you know?
I can sense your presence without seeing you. Fortunate, as it is impossible for me to see anything at all.
I don't think I ever realized he was blind.
Your eyes are...
Precisely. Though being blind is not without its perks. I can sense everything, including that you are not the Maiden, and that you pity me.
I'm so sorry. Did I upset you?
Your thought patterns are novel, different from both the Daybreakers and Nightfallers. They are gentle, warm. At any rate, you are completely unlike those on this planet who reject one such as me. I find this intriguing. The denizens of this planet split into two nations, the Daybreak and Nightfaller provinces, separated by the eternal river of tears. However, the Nightfallers have recently been stepping foot into Daybreak province. Those who break the laws must be punished. The Daybreakers await the advent of the Ash Maiden to restore order.
The Ash Maiden, huh?
You dare step foot into the shrine, Nightfallers? The path you tread upon is one of wickedness. I must go fulfill my duty as Guardian. Farewell.
Fulfilling his duty. Does that mean he's gotta go fight? course. A battle erupted, just as Kotoshiro predicted. We're getting false spawn readings as well. We're definitely going to be involved in this.
Oh, Divine Ones! Please, help us, Daybreakers!
The Nightfallers are crossing the river on an unprecedented scale. It's contemptible. It's idiotic. Maidens, please punish them.
Maidens?
We aren't maidens.
Divine One!
Maidens!
Jeez, can any of you just tell us where Kotoshiro went? Anything at all?
Guardian Kotoshiro? We don't need him. Divine One, we have you.
Yes, as long as we have you maidens, we shouldn't have any problems.
Divine One, please, demonstrate your power.
Yes, maidens, punish those moronic Nightfallers.
When everyone worships one person like this, I hate it. Answer me. Where's Kotoshiro?
Kotoshiro is,
I saw him heading for the Ash Shrine.
Where is it?
Over there!
Let's go.
Comma, explanation point? Alright, we'll skip through this one here. Okay, I need to pause my boosters. Head back out to the lobby real quick. Also, do I need to refresh my buff? Oh, actually, I don't even have any boosters going. Never mind.
Which quest are you up for?
We'll get that shortly. Let's see. Story Quest, Episode 3, Game of Day and Night.
Kotoshiro, are you okay?
Why are you here? This cannot possibly concern you two.
Yeah, exactly. We can't just sit back and watch. I mean, look, over there.
Wow, we tried to reel in the Ash Maiden, but wouldn't you know it?
We've hooked ourselves something much better.
Dark Falz.
Don't stare like that. How scary.
I'm shaking in my shoes. Arx is simply horrifying.
Enough of this. What a bother. It'd be faster if we ate the Ash Maiden, but we don't need a coward like her.
Right? We don't need any cowardly Ash Maiden.
So, everyone,
We'll destroy everything at once.
They've been brainwashed by the Dark Falls? There's no way they could be corrupted this quickly.
Those dark children must be very powerful. Such things, however, no longer matter. They set foot in the Divine One's shrine and insult her. The punishment is death.
Alright, here we go. And, Synthy, I'll take a listen to that, later on if you can, put that in the Discord.
Emergency! Code! Q! I have you now!
This ends here.
Don't distract me!
I have you now!
Don't distract me!
This ends here.
I have you now!
How about you bring on some more of that ice, huh? Thank you.
Curse you! My power is eternal! A shame beyond measure! Curse you! Don't distract me! Don't distract me! Curse you! Don't distract me! The end draws near.
Down you go.
Whoa! Impressive. They toppled such a large foe.
They sure beat it. You did better than we thought. Amazing, really.
Now, show us what makes you really amazing.
It'll be boring if you don't.
More of them! Kotoshiro, I think we should retreat.
Flee if you wish. I shall protect the shrine. That is my duty as guardian.
Well, in that case, let's help, okay?
All right, then.
Let's continue, shall... Hmm? Huh?
This is the Ashen Wind.
Goodness, with all the fuss you Daybreakers and Nightfallers make, I can't even take a nap. I thought you'd get sick of fighting by now. Ugh. Yet here we are. Congratulations on royally disgusting me.
I like it, but there's something about it.
So, here you all are, huh? Planning on throwing a party? Sadly, I'm not in the mood right now, and I must ask that you reschedule.
Yeah, that might be it. She's not speaking in like an old language.
Did you wipe them all out? Even the Dark Falls? No, I merely return them to their rightful place somewhere in Nightfall Province.
Whis might be a little young.
Gotoshiro. Oh, Gotoshiro. Why did you not flee, you dummy? It would have been fine were you on your own, but it was rather foolish to involve our guests.
I have nothing to say to that.
Ugh, you are such a bore. At least argue a little.
All right, I will. What would you do if you returned to find your shrine gone?
Well, that's obvious. I would punch you in the throat.
That is why I guarded it.
Because you are afraid of my fists?
If you can destroy a planet with them, of course.
To not make me laugh. I love this planet. Why would I destroy something I love so? Well, whatever. Let me praise you for guarding this shrine, Kotoshiro. Oh yes, right. I should also thank our guests. Thank you. I appreciate your help. And yours as well, Matoi.
Huh? How do you know our names?
I should know as much. I am a divine one, after all. Again, I thank you kindly, my guests. I am Sukuna Hime. They call me the Ash Maiden. Pleased to meet you.
Sukuna Hime, the Ash Maiden. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
There is no need to be formal. We are indebted to both of you. Right, Kotoshiro?
I also thank you for your assistance. I was able to protect these grounds because of you.
Now then, I shall go to the shrine you so beautifully protected and take another nap.
Please wait, Lady Sukuna Hime. All regions of Harukotan are in dispute.
No, I will not wait. I am tired, and so I shall sleep now.
I apologize. I feel ashamed you had to see that.
Oh, no worries.
Yep, this is story.
I know what you want to say, but please, keep it to yourself. I am her guardian.
Alright, so we're going to keep skipping through scenes where we've already heard their voices. Trying to get to the end of episode 3 quickly here. Already heard theirs. We know Oza and the rest of them.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I've already been through the story on the Japanese version, but I am curious about the voices, so that's why I'm skipping through scenes where I already know what the voices are. Eventually I'll come back around to watch the whole thing, probably sometime after release.
Oh, am I glad?
But for right now, I just want to get the titles associated with getting all these clears. I hope this is at least keeping you entertained.
Die! Hello, hello!
Alright, since we've already heard the Ash Maiden, we'll go ahead and skip through this one. I think there's a scene with Persona coming up as well. There's one scene that I am looking for.
You came at just the right time. I talked to Kotoshiro about it, but I was wondering why the Daybreakers are okay after fighting Falzspawn.
You mentioned that before. I did not clearly understand the conversation itself, but it was something about not being corrupted, right?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the whole thing for everyone, but there are certain scenes that we kind of have to watch in order to at least let us hear the voices here.
Yeah, Falzspawn can't be completely defeated without photon energy, and their remnants quickly become corrupted. You saw it too, didn't you, Kotoshiro? And that's why the Nightfallers are controlled by Gemini.
However, the brave Daybreakers repeatedly engage in combat, but do not present with any symptoms. Now I see. That is, indeed, strange.
That is foolish, Kotoshiro. What is strange about it? It is obvious. All the beings on this planet are awarded its divine protection. It naturally repels superficial ill will.
Yes, but, Lady Sakunahime, that does not explain the rampage of the Nightfallers.
Well, the divine protection extends to the Nightfallers as well. Thus, they must not feel malice. Have they been led astray by that eerie child? That fraudulent child that proclaims herself the Maiden. She might have instigated it. At any rate, you need not fret over it. You must deal with the matters that are looming overhead. It is good medicine for the Nightfallers, who have been enhanced to unnecessarily huge sizes. Beat them to a bloody pulp.
Ah, so that isn't the natural size from the Nightfallers then. there's one scene in particular I'm looking for, and it had a cutscene video with it, and I'm trying to find that one now.
You aren't the Divine One? Oh, how disappointing. If only the Divine One was with us Daybreakers, the Nightfallers would be dealt with easily.
Now that is a selfish statement if I have ever heard one. It is not just them either. All Daybreakers tend to be like this. They say such things with no ill will meant. Certainly, the current invasion was instigated by the Nightfallers breaking the law. The fault lies with them, as foolish as they are. They are likely being deceived or manipulated by those ghoulish children. Either way, they are foolish. That includes the Night Lord for ignoring the situation as well. However, it is not only the Nightfallers. The Daybreakers are foolish as well. They both lack common sense. They once again recklessly rush down the road to war without bothering to negotiate or seek peace. The height of irrationality. I imagine my father and mother are weeping somewhere past the river. You two, there is no need to restrain yourselves on this planet. Please proceed to rake them over the coals.
I wonder if something happened to Sukuna Hime in the past.
Okay, this looks like it. I think this was called Grey Grey Folklore in the Japanese version.
Over here! I was just wanting to speak with you, Kotoshiro.
Lady Sukuna Hime's past? If it is for a friend, I'm quite willing to describe the legend to you.
The legend?
Indeed. Ash Maiden Sukuna Hime's past is, in essence, the legend of the planet itself. The tale may take some time in its telling. Harukotan is a place where contrast reigns supreme. Day and night never intertwine. Once upon a time, day and night were in conflict. The conflict lasted so long that no one could even remember what it was about. Eventually, the Day Lord and the Night Lord came to desire peace. The Day Lord's daughter and the Night Lord's son were wedded to seal a peace accord. And, for a time, the war was over. But the child born of day and night was gray, the color of ash. Small of frame and stunted in growth, neither dark nor light. The Day Lord blamed the Night's son. By the Night Lord's reckoning, the fault lay with the Day's daughter. And so, war began once again. The Night Father and Day Mother joined the conflict, which the Ashen Child sought to stop. The Ashen Child sacrificed its life in hopes of stopping its parents from fighting. Reeling, the husband and wife regained their senses. Clutching the Ashen Child's remains, they prayed to the stars and gave their lives so that the Ashen Child might know life's embrace once more. The Ashen Child, upon being revived, wept as the ashen remains of its parents passed feebly through its fingers. The child's tears created a river eternal, to separate day and night. Thus did the war come to an end at the hands of the Ashen Child. Yet the Ashen Child still prays for the two who burned to ashes in their grief. The child prays that its mother and father's lamentations may never be given form.
Harukotan is two halves of a whole. When comes life, so comes death. I thought I heard whisper of that unpleasant tale, and there you stood, Kotoshiro. Honestly, you ever go too far. How adroitly you have memorized such a tedious tale.
It was from you I first heard it, Lady Sukuna-hime.
Sukuna-hime, the Ash Maiden, from the legend I've just communicated.
A tale of tedium, the planet's legend, possessed of not one interesting part whatsoever. Put it out of your mind with haste, you two.
Wait a minute, the one I've communicated? That didn't seem right from a toy.
Kotoshiro. I think we might have made Sukuna-hime mad at you.
It is not an issue. This is how it ever is. Lady Sukuna-hime is always angry at the foolish war of day and night.
We are currently preparing to call on all ARC's ops to participate in a large-scale enemy suppression operation. It will be held on Wopal.
Okay, we got a few minutes here, so let's at least skip through a few more scenes here before we join in with that.
Oh, we do we? Come.
Still skipping through. We should eventually get to the point of a battle sequence missions shortly here. Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back one. I want to hear how this voice turns out.
Ah, how nice to see you two.
Sukuna-hime and Kotoshiro!
The Nightfallers attacked again. The Daylord instructed us to lie in wait, and he is holed up in the castle.
Well, it is preferable to him sneaking off. This generation's Daylord is a staunch coward. It's hardly worth picking on the worm.
The Daybreakers think that only the Nightfallers are attacking them, but the situation is a bit worse than that. I am in the process of reinforcing the seal. If I do not, Magatsu, the harbinger of calamity, could be roused. That is probably what those eerie children aim to do. I will not allow their plan to succeed. This is what it means to dance to the same beat. Anyway, the seal must be reinforced at 6 locations, and 2 remain. There is no time to take care of them separately. Therefore, we will split up. Kotoshiro and I will head one way. You two, the other.
Oh, but we don't know how to reinforce the seal.
Fret not. I have a way. That is a part of myself created from magic. You may call her Tamahime. While I am a part of Sukuna Hime, I think for myself. Nice to meet you both. If you need anything, let Tamahime know, and she will relay it to me. Alright, let us be off.
Can't tell if that's the same voice or not.
Let us go as well. Our objective is this way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. A higher pitch, but the same voice. Okay, there's the battle mission. So, we're going to get ourselves out of here for now, and we are going to prep for the upcoming urgent quest. Which clip? Oh, good point. Yep, thank you.
Hey
there. Actually, what I want to do here, I've been going for a couple more hours here. I do want to take a couple of like 3 to 5 minute break here, real quick, and then I'll give that a listen here. So please stand by, everyone. I will be right back, and we will then take a listen to the clip that Cynthia provided. So please stand by.